Let's do it like this.
Brace yourself.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this boy King Fred hanging out with ShonaMan. What's up?
What's up, man? How are you doing, man?
I'm all good. You just dropped a project?
Yeah, it's Rebels, man.
Rebels?
Yeah.
It's very nice. I was listening to it and I was like, yo, the homie done came up, you done improved.
Thanks a lot, man.
It's actually nice.
I appreciate that, man.
So let's just get to talk about it, let's get down to it. What inspired the title? Because I was listening, the only thing that I had, it's on Rebels where you were talking about, some relationship between you, your father, which is not really going on. So what's the story behind Rebels?
Oh, man, it's actually me between the church and the world, because, people always want to push in a box. It's when I get to the church, people don't want me outside the church. When I get outside the church, people don't want to see me outside the church. They want me to stay in there. So it's me in between the church and the world. So I'm trying to, do away with all the rules and the norms that want to keep me on a certain place when I want to flourish. I just want to be me. I don't want to be what God wants me to be.
Okay, I can hear that within the music itself, not just the lyrics, but then also the beat selection. Because the beat selection, it's everything. And I also like the fact that what you just said now, you actually talked about it. That you sometimes go to a party and then people expecting you to show up and turn up, and then you get there and you share the word of God. So that's actually nice because people actually perceive hip hop as a bad thing. So now to have someone who's actually can give like a perspective from both worlds, I'm a hip hop guy. I do go to church, and this is what I believe in. And then I actually, make music for church, and then I can actually make music and not, singing about witches and stuff like that, but then appreciating women or what happens in life in general, and also incorporate, what's going on in my life and how does that get to come about when it comes into relation with God. Because you also did a song titled "This World," which is dedicated to your mother. So tell me about her there.
The song is actually about my mom and every woman in the world, and I'm trying to say, giving thanks to my mom on how she's a strong woman and how she has managed to raise me to become a man who I am today. Everything that you see around me is all because of my mom. She was a strong woman. She is still a strong woman. Raising us up as a single mom. The relationship that goes on in the family where my father had more. Many wives. So it's like when you're growing up, it's like she looks at me, she sees someone who she can be able to tell her problems. And when I look at her now, she's someone I can be able to tell my problems. But the connection becomes that I can say strong because the father's not there. You get the point. So I actually wanted to appreciate the love that she's managed to give me for me to become who I am today.
I get that, and then I love the fact that you raised it, about her raising you alone, and having multiple wives. I feel like you actually telling my story.
Wow, I'm glad someone can relate to.
We relate, there's one thing that I've realized about, men. We are always missing in our offspring's lives, and then at some point we get to be perceived as just ATMs, just because the only time our kids need us is because of money, and it's not because they wanted it to be like that. It's because we made it like that. We are hardly available. So it was actually great for you to actually appreciate your mom, and then actually open up about what's happening, and then you also rapped about your father and your mom, your mother calling you like your dad is actually proposing for a divorce. How did that how did you feel about it?
I would say the feeling is just something that it has been going on in the family for a long time. Definitely my mom and my dad don't stay in the same place. So when my mom is calling me, telling me all those problems that are going on at home, and telling me that my dad is planning for a divorce, it touched my heart. But then for me it was like, well, it's normal. My dad
it was never really.
It
was not a new thing.
Because my dad has been always like that since the beginning. We're always talking to each other, even in the bed, and I never found anyone to share the story. So I wanted to put it in the music. to say out my heart. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. Oh, mom, it's gonna be good. You're gonna have another man. I can't do that. But it's like, oh, mom,
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I can't. The thing is, I can't intervene the issues between my mom and I, because tomorrow you find my mom is calling me with my dad's phone. You get the point? She say, "Oh, your dad is planning for a divorce," and then next week she's calling me. How are you? And he said that the phone is like dead. It's like, so what's going on? So I don't intervene,
Yeah.
but I know my dad and I know my mom. I know what's going on in the family, all those issues that going on in the family, and I'm glad I can be able to share my story with music.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you're a Christian rapper, but then you find a way to like just not be bound as a Christian rapper only, because there's various sounds within this EP. How do you actually like get in the studio and be like, okay, I'm gonna make a song about this? Like, what was the whole conceptualizing before you actually you had a concept like, okay, this is Rebels,
Yes.
and how did you decide like, yo, I'm gonna have all this kind of sounds? How did you conceptualize that?
It's kind of fun because in the beginning it was supposed to be called Price Made Already.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
PA,
Yeah.
you get it.
Yeah.
So it was in 2014 when I started doing music, and then as I grew, I was in the church. I got saved up, born again. I was in the church. I was still. I'm gonna appreciate God. I'm gonna just do music in the church. I thought it was like a good way to do it, but then when I get into there, people started owning me. Like, we have this one. You don't have to go there. I had invitations to places where people were from the church.
Yeah.
And when I came back, it was all over. They called me, why did you do this?
Yeah.
You could have never been there. You could have never been mixing with those people. You could have been right here with us. And I'm like, I'm thinking all this. I made people, I read books. I do like research on music and everything. And I found out like I'm supposed to be doing music for people who need music and who want to see the light. That's why here there's a song called Shut the World Down, and show the light. When you're at the light, you have to go where there is darkness to show the light. So I'm like, it's cool in the church there is light. So if I'm the light, what am I doing here? Am I showing the light? Because everyone there is light here. So I have to go out there in the darkness to show the light. So when I'm trying to say rebels, I'm not following any rules, because if you're a Christian rapper, the rule is like you don't have to associate yourself with anyone in the club. You don't have to talk to, you don't have to do music that you don't have to make. Your music, you have to mention Jesus in every song. You get the point. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But when they say you're Christian, I actually got messages when the EP dropped. Yo, man, I don't understand what's going on. Are you still a Christian rapper or just a musician? And then I said, I'm just a musician, but I express my feelings in the music. So I'm trying to do away with the title, with the label, because if I'm building houses, I build houses for everyone. Jesus was a carpenter. He didn't do carpentry for Christians. He didn't do carpentry for people of the church. It was business. He did carpentry for everyone. If you wanted a chair, you was just come and buy a chair. If you want music from me, just come and get the music. That's it.
That's actually very deep, because it's actually hard.
Yeah.
If people know you as a gospel artist, no matter how you can have a very beautiful idea of a song, people won't receive it well, because they've already, if you are a gospel artist, you can never say, maybe you've gone through something in your relationship and stuff like that. You can never be allowed to like say, guys, this is what I've went through, and then I put it into the music, so listen to my story. So I'm actually glad that there's someone who's saying like, yo, I'm not gonna do it the way you want me to do it.
That's Rebels.
I'm gonna do it like that. So now I get the whole concept of Rebels. And then there's a song I like on the EP, Practice What You Preach, featuring Real. First and foremost, it's a very great collaboration. I thought it sounds very nice.
Thanks a lot.
So tell me about the whole song. How did it come about?
Practice What You Preach. It was I actually thought of this song when I went through something when I was, when I met two religious people. So I met people who are just too religious about it, like they're so strict about every rule. You get the point.
Yeah.
And when they are so strict about every rule, they want to tell you something which they can't even do. You get the point. Like, yo, man, you're supposed to be doing like this. Okay, it's like preaching.
Yeah.
They preach here. We in the church is the pulpit. You're telling people a certain message.
Yeah.
But then after church, we see you doing something. So for me, it becomes confusing, because I don't even know who to follow. I don't know who to follow now. I don't know what's going on. Who is my leader? Because we have people because God is there. God, we cannot see God physically, but God is people that we can follow.
Sort of
You get the
representatives.
point. So those kind of people are the people that we should be following, but then they are doing different things that we should like. I wasn't expecting it to be like that. You know what I mean? Of course, you're a pastor. You know, what can I say? You were preaching a certain message. You conveyed a certain message, but then you never lived to that message. You get the point. So that's what I was trying to say in the song.
I get it. So, you know, my guy, one thing I like about you is that I've been listening to you for the longest time. And then, I gotta say this, bro. There was a point where I was listening to you and then I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And then, today I'm sitting here.
Wow.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thanks.
And I know your story, you know, that people have shut you out like, yo,
For real.
we don't want to hang out with you because you're not doing this. And
And I
just that
appreciate.
I don't want to mention names, but I would bring it up because
Yeah.
I've had some of the people who actually turned you down.
For real.
You now make better music than them.
Yeah, for real, many.
You know, so I love the consistency. You know, that like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't care what people are gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. And when I say to people, I always say this. You know, we always have to support the people who are doing something because at the end of the day, you know, they're not gonna grow if you're just gonna bash them down like, yo, you work hard, what
Yeah.
you're doing is not right. Tell them what to do, support them. Even if you're not satisfied with what they're doing, show them that support.
Yeah, man. Just tell me, man. It's not good. Next time, do better. Yeah, I would definitely do that. There's no one who is perfect. You get the point. We're all trying to make it. It might be, you know, you wanna do, I don't know, you following a career in school, following a career in whatever. You wanna be an engineer. You always want to strive to do better. So if you do something that's not good, I'm gonna tell you, man, that's not good. Next time, do better. If I'm not good at what I'm doing, just tell me it's not good, and then next time I'll be able to improve.
The thing with artists, you are very sensitive, you know, and it's okay, it's your work. When you're in the studio, you're like, yo, I'm killing this. And then here I come, I'm like, nah, bruh, this is actually trash, or I tell you the way I'm gonna express myself in, and then you catch feelings, you know. There's a lot of people that, you know, we don't really talk because, you know, I'm a person who's very opinionated, and then, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I tell you, if you're gonna be mad, but then at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you're gonna know that I was telling you the truth, you know.
I think it depends on the way how you tell me. You get it. You know, there's messages not only in the words, but it's also in the expression. You know, how you the gestures. But if you're telling me, man, your song is not good in a way that I can see in your face that you're just hating, you know, the gestures, you know, the way how you express the words, you get the point. I don't know. So the way you tell me depends on the way I'm gonna respond to you. You get the point, yeah.
Alright, talking of response, how's the response so far? Like, it's been like 12 days since the EP dropped, so how is it so far?
Oh man, it's been really great, man, because actually my target was I send my music to great producers and I wanted to hear what they think about the music. It's like, oh man, this is really good, man. But they picked out some certain mistakes that I did on the song, and it's like, oh man, don't worry about it. I have to improve next time, and you know, it makes me grow and get the point. So I'm glad in regarding to the people that you know, should I say fans or something. Those guys know they like the music. I should say each and everyone who has a CD has their own favorite song. I'm glad because most of the people that I know, most of the people that are following me with the CDs, some of them downloaded me, so I'm glad about it.
Yeah, I also have my favorite. Practice what you preach, that's my
Hey,
favorite.
if you don't
like,
die, man.
Like when I listen to the EP for the first time,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, yo, this is nice. And then Tell Me Something is also nice. I also like the production.
Yeah,
On
that's-
Tell Me Something, it's very accommodative. And then it's also current, the sound that's actually trending now. It's, you know, it's on that vibe.
Yeah.
And your EP is very, you know, it's not like one sound. Everybody can be accommodated. I like that about it.
Definitely, if you don't like number one, you're gonna like number two. If you don't like
There's
number
something
two,
for everybody.
you're gonna like number three. If you don't like number three, you're gonna like number four. If you don't like
You have
number
9
four,
options.
if you don't like the first four,
Yeah.
you will never like the whole. So for the first four, like 1, 2, 3, up to 4, I don't know, man, because that's how I
Okay,
feel.
let me see. Okay. Almost. You know, I like Tell Me Something, so it's still part
Yeah,
of the best
because
four.
I know
Yeah.
we're Africans, and then we always want something that's more African. What I did want to tell you something is like, you know, I met Mr. Mo, who's from Nigeria. He's
Yeah.
like, yo, man, I want to do this. I this idea, so I told him, no, I want to beat like this, put everything together, the beat and stuff. I was very confident. I said, he told me that he was going to put the hook. He put the hook, it's so nice. I put my faces and it's so about that. I was actually surprised that I wasn't expecting something like that. So it's like, yo, man, let's just put it on. We're talking like how we're gonna put it number 1 or number 6.
Yeah,
Let's put it number 4 because I want someone to listen number 1, number 2. If you getting bored from number 1 up to number 3, then on number 4 definitely you might get. You get the point, yeah.
Alright, I hear you. So, what's the plan? To push out the EP, and get it to the people.
Yeah, for now I just put my music on iTunes. You play. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Audio Mac. Yes. So now what I'm doing is I'm reaching out. I'm going to radio stations. I have also people representing me in different countries that are also pushing. I'm also using Twitter. I'm also using Facebook sponsored with Blast. Yeah, I'm also doing that in
That's a dope one.
Yeah, thanks, man. And I'm also trying to reach out to radio stations, TV. I also have a music video that is out there, pushing the music video and the EP at the same time. I want to release one of the songs as a single, shoot a music video, and there's just much, man. I can't review everything. It's just a secret.
You shouldn't reveal all the plans because sometimes it might never go as planned and people like
it's like,
disappointed
yo,
and
man,
stuff
we
like
hate
that.
you said this, the way is it, you get the place. So
I get that a lot of
people
prematurely announce stuff, and it's not a good thing because we get disappointed a lot and then sometimes we end up not following anymore.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to say much. But what I just said now is something that is normal. Definitely I'm away to push the music.
Yeah.
SoundCloud is there. iTunes is there. The radio station, definitely I'm going to be there. And I'm still going to do it. And music video, I'm gonna show it. I have one already. If you haven't been on YouTube, just go and check ShonaMan High Five, man.
No, I saw it. You were actually performing with the band, right?
Yeah, with the band.
I saw it. Yeah, that was actually nice and unique. Yeah. I think one thing I like about you, there's a lot unique about you. You just not really like, yo, I'm gonna be like this guy. So you're just out there by yourself. And one other thing, I feel like you are really taking advantage of the internet.
For real, yeah.
Because I googled you, like ShonaMan, and then where's the white Shona? There could have been a lot of Shona stuff like history coming up.
Yeah, I mean
But then you've made it on top of that. So that's an achievement, my guy.
Yeah, thanks, man. You know what I did? Just a few months ago, I wrote on my status like, yo, man, my goal is to dominate the internet. I was right. I was just saying, I want to dominate the internet, and it's actually happening. I also searched myself there as ShonaMan, and then, with the name Shona, some cultural stuff is to come first.
Exactly.
Like
that's my point.
But then when instead of cultural stuff, you find your name, you find your pictures and your music. It tells you something you're really pushing, and I'm glad. That's great. Man.
You're dominating the search engine.
For real, man.
One thing I like about you, my guy, is that you've made your music available on SoundCloud, Audio Mac, iTunes.
Yeah.
Because you know what people say. I get it as the thing that people don't download music.
Yeah.
It's okay, but then it doesn't mean that everybody actually not download actually purchase. I get it as that. So for you to actually put it on Google Play where they can purchase, iTunes where they can purchase, SoundCloud where they can stream, Audio Mac where they can stream and also download, it was also a smart move. Because there's people who actually, after listening to something, they actually feel like, yo, I owe this guy.
For real.
So it was good.
Yeah. There's only one guy, or two guys who pushed me to put the music on iTunes. It's like, yo, man, I'm not gonna get your music from SoundCloud. I wanna get it from iTunes. Like, man, I can't put my music on iTunes now because, one thing is I'm gonna pay almost, I don't know how much. You only downloading the song.
Yeah.
But then I found out like, yo, it's not only that guy who downloaded the music. There's actually more people that downloaded the music from iTunes. Like, yo, man, it's really great. You get the feeling. I just want to say shout out to these guys who pushed me, Joseph Azza, Born Wise, man. Really appreciate your support, bro. They pushed me to put my music on iTunes, and all of a sudden people started purchasing.
And then putting your music on serious platform, like well-reputable platforms, it kind of validates you. And you never know who's watching. So if you put your music out there for the sake of people getting it, somehow, because there's a lot of rappers, right? Yeah. So sometimes people want to see someone who's putting in effort in order to give you a chance. So, my guy, I love the EP. It's a great one. I'm wishing you well with everything that you're gonna do with your future endeavors. And then this is the dope spot. We have a culture. So right about now, I'm gonna put you on the spot and request you to kindly freestyle for us.
Oh man! Alright, man.
Yeah.
I knew it, bro.
Yeah.
So should I just do it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you?
We start over.
Yeah.
Fuck it, don't be a star though.